Are you ready to be counted in?
I'm
Jeans?
ready, Mommy.
Ready in Hamesh, Alba, Shalos, Dang.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Where my mom's at? Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at? Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's at?
Where my mom's at podcast with Christina P.
Come see me to stand up live. ChristinaPOnline.com. From my date, Sky Denver is coming up, and I'm so excited. I'm going to bring Chase O'Donnell with me. She's just, you've got my dates up here. Okay, we did that one. Once a week, I will be at the Velveeta Room here in Austin, Tejas, Comedy Works, Denver. After that, one night in Raleigh at Good Nights Comedy Club November 4th. And then I go to the Punchline in Atlanta. And then I do Orlando, Wise Guys Comedy Club, Salt Lake City, Utah. And San Antonio, Tejas at the LOL. And there you go. And that's it. More Velveeta Room, more Orlando. ChristinaPOnline.com for tickets. Try it out. Check it out. Let's see. What do I have going on this week? I know I'm watching some really dumb things. Oh, Love on the Spectrum is back. We started watching that one. That's a great one. But spoiler, I don't want to get into that because I'm sure Tommy's going to want to talk about it on YMH. I had a great Pajitsky effect from my dear friend Rob Eiler, friend of the show, Pajama Pants Podcast. I forget what we were doing. Maybe we were texting back and forth, and he goes, no, because he hurt his thumb. He cut half of his thumb off. It really looked gnarly.
Cut half of his thumb off.
So I guess he was cutting sweet potato, and the knife went into his thumb, and he caught it, bro, to the point where he was just bleeding, and he had to go to the hospital.
Jesus.
Yeah, it looks gnarly. It's so gnarly. And so he goes, yeah, I was preparing my food, and then I was going to go work out, because I've been doing it the opposite, where I work out, and then I'm like, I'm fucking hungry. I should start cooking now. And then I'm insane, and then I'll just go to In-N-Out instead, which is not great. So thank you for that. I started writing the sea-doo that Bert Kreischer gave us, and I'm becoming quite a sea-doo mom. Now, I was very scared at first. I haven't written one since I was 25 or something in Veracruz, Mexico. And I went on the sea-doo, and Tom was like, it's hard to dock it. You gotta back it out, and then you gotta dock it right. Just don't hit the dock. And I was like, fuck, okay, I'm not gonna hit the dock. So I was all cautious the first time, and then I did it when he was out of town, and then I hit the dock. But don't tell him. Don't mention the dock. I didn't dent the dock, so I feel like I don't have to tell him, and the sea-doo's fine. So
the sea-doo's fine, or the sea-doo has no damage on it?
No damage.
Zero damage.
Super slow. I was going 2, and I just I tapped it. I kissed the dock.
Little bump.
You're gorgeous, because I forgot which side was throttle and which side was stop.
I can imagine how mad he would be if he knew that.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. We're not telling him. He doesn't watch this show.
No one's going to tell him.
Thank God. And then, so my first time out with the sea-doo, I was like, I'm going to go to 20. I'm going to push it to the limit. I'm going to go 20 miles per hour. And I did. Okay. And then, the second, third, fourth time. And then yesterday I went out, and the shit was like glass. The water was so just beautiful and clear and no waves, and I could see the reflection of the sun and the clouds and everything. It was glass, bro. I took that bitch to 58.
Holy shit. Riding fucking dirty.
I told Tommy, I go, dude, I got that bitch up to 58. He's like, babe, it doesn't go that fast. He's like, I think it caps out at he goes, I think it caps out at 60. I was like, oh, fucking, I did it.
You're like, it sure does.
It sure does, bitch.
I capped that bitch.
Bro, I was going so fast that my cheeks were swelling with air. You're like, and then bugs were hitting my face. And you're like, oh, dude. So it was so much fun. I'm always afraid I'm going to hit somebody swimming, though. How do these people swim in a lake? Like, aren't you gonna get run over by an idiot like me?
I mean,
on my Sea-Doo.
I imagine there's
60.
no swim zones or
there's
no.
One. So there's a couple of no-wake zones. There's no-wake zones, what they're called. There's one under the Pennybacker Bridge. So I see people like there. So I'm chill there. But like otherwise, I'm just like, I constantly am looking. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill some drunk person, you know.
You should just hunt them down. Just like show them why they shouldn't be swimming in lakes. I mean, this is why people smell. You know, we've talked about this. Get out of
white
the
people?
lakes.
I know.
Get out of the lakes.
I know.
It ain't black people, I'll tell you that.
No black people on Sea-Doos. No, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen many other Sea-Doers when I'm out there. But I'm going to look for their racial profiles, though. Now that you bring it up.
I think black people do Sea-Doos. I like I like jet skis.
Black people
They're fast.
Black people love motorcycles.
Oh yeah.
In the South.
Yeah. I mean,
right?
we like to go fast.
We like to go fast like Ricky Bobby.
Like Ricky Bobby.
We were talking about this the other day that black people are inherently chiller.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. It's like they have this sense of...
I love these stereotype talks. They're called stereotype TED Talks. Talks.
They have this thing where it's like you just can't really phase them.
Yes.
Because they're on their mission, you know? It doesn't really... It kind of doesn't matter what you say, do. It's like they know what they're doing, though. You know?
Yeah. What is this? What is that? Like, what? How can I get that? That, like, well, you know, whatever, dude.
I mean, you said it, and I think you're right on the money, which is that they, I mean, they've been through shit. You know what I mean? They've seen this, they've done that. You're not gonna surprise them with any little thing that you're gonna do. Like, you got to do something crazy.
Right, like you're just not phased because you're like, yeah, this is what happens. It's supposed to.
I think they're not phased by anything real. However, because of that. They are incredibly phased, myself included, by things that are not real.
Well, like
For instance, ghosts. Fuck ghosts. Ghosts are the scariest fucking things alive. You could point a gun at my head and I'd be like, pull the trigger, bro. What you gonna do? But a ghost? Like just imagining there could be a ghost in the other room. I'm scared right now.
Yeah.
I'm scared right now.
Now, what about magic? Do you get blown away by magic? Black people get really blown away.
I don't fuck with magic. I don't fuck with it. Magic. It's the devil's fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's demons work.
It's like the Hobby Lobby. They don't sell Halloween decorations because they're satanic. Yeah,
see, Halloween I'm cool with, but it's like... There's a limit, though. You know, if you're one of those where you go all in and you got the fucking skeleton that's hanging with the screams on your fucking porch, I'm not going to your house for Halloween.
Me. I had my Halloween display up in the house a month ago. This is October. It was in September. I already had it. Now but I don't like to terrify people. Mine stuff is cute.
Oh, okay.
I agree. I'm not into like what someone said to me. Oh, you know what you got to do? You got to go to this amusement park, and then people. They jump out of nowhere and they shake you and scream in your ear. I'm like, that sounds like the worst thing on the planet.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Let's get traumatized.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
I don't like that shit. Don't attack me.
No. See, this is what I was just saying this the other day to someone is that like, and I don't know if it is a white person thing or not, but let me tell you what black people definitely don't want to do. Go look for trouble. I'm not looking to get my ass scared. I mean, what is the fun in this fucking activity? I want to be afraid for my life.
All black people don't like to be scared.
No,
but don't you like horror movies? Do you ever?
Fuck no.
But that's not true. Okay, no, hold on. I like your theory. I like where you're going. Because then black people have a reputation for talking during movies, like when it's like scary movies. They'll be like, "Don't go over there, don't go." Like they do get overly scared. They get scared.
And you know what it is? We do that. I will speak, and you know, I'm sorry, black people, but this is real. Like we do it so that we can talk ourselves out of the anxiety that is this horror movie that's right in front of our face. So we're saying like, you know, we're being obnoxious and funny, but in reality, it's to mask.
Yeah.
The terror that is the ghost on the other side of that screen.
I agree, but I'm black
looking
too.
At the corner and shit.
I feel like
I believe it.
I'm black too because I don't like horror movies. I don't like being fucking scared. I don't like. I also don't like bummers. Bummer movies are. Black people don't like bummers, right? Like this story, for instance, like white
chick flicks.
No, like white people. I was looking through iTunes and it's like, oh God, it's like. She's in rehab for 4 days before she's diagnosed with cancer. She has a baby. The baby dies. Like, oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't want to see any of that stuff.
That's
no bummers.
That's for sure. That's always been a girl thing.
It's a white girl thing.
Whenever a girl has watched, like, picked a movie, it's always
God.
some fucking bummer. Yeah.
Or arty, like art schooly guys, like interesting guys. You know what I'm talking about? Like interesting, like, well, like guys that are they want to be arty, you know, and they're like, oh, have you seen that movie about the guy that can play the guitar with his feet? And you're like, I don't want to fucking see anything like that. I don't want it. My life has been a bummer enough. I don't want to get bummed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I remember the last time I watched one was what was that one? It's your favorite, Ryan Gosling. It was Blue something. Blue.
Oh, fuck that. Blue Valentine.
Blue Valentine.
Oh, that's so depressing. I know.
Man.
No.
I'm like, I'm out. I'm done with this sad shit.
Me too.
We out.
I
watched it. I was with a girl, and we were watching. I'm like, why did we watch this? What was the point of this?
No.
I guess I'll just never see you again. This is stupid.
Well, because you're not going to want to F after watching a breakup.
Of course not.
No.
No.
You gotta watch something sexy. Like, what's like a good sexy? What's like a Fast and Furious? I don't know. Like that's because that's boring. So then you'll be like, we should make out instead of watch this boring like silly movie. Right?
Yeah,
like that's a good one.
For sure. My go-to has been Narcos.
That's the movie you put on when you're like, hey, let's watch Netflix and chill, as the kids say.
It's a go-to. I mean, anything will do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one I like.
Narcos. Okay.
Yeah, it's always it's always either theft or drugs.
Sexy themes.
Yeah. Like oh man, Money Heist. I think it's called now. It wasn't. It was La Casa de Papel, but Money Heist.
I'm gonna try it on Segura and see if he gets randy. I'll be like, "What's up?"
No, you got to turn on the what is it? The psycho fucking documentaries for that one.
Listen, we've watched it all. Netflix is out of recommending serial killers and psychos and narcos. He's seen them all.
It's like, bro, we got nothing left.
Seen them all. Yeah. What a maniac.
But hold on, didn't you kind of get into it now? I thought you transitioned.
I transitioned from female to male. I cut these yucky boobs off. I hate my breasts. No, I did transition. I was into crime. I got into I know what I got into, that movie with Elijah Wood. He was interviewing Ted Bundy. That's the movie I got into, and I was like, I like Ted Bundy because he's intriguing. Yeah. The guy was pure evil. The movie makes you see it from his perspective, how somebody could turn into a monster. You know, what happened there. That's psychologically interesting to me.
So as long as there's a psychological aspect to it.
Yeah. Like, I don't like the procedural crime things or like CSI or whatever. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
it's like,
I agree.
It's like watching Clue, like the game Clue. You're like with a fucking rope and the dresser and the kitchen. I don't care.
100%. Yeah, it's like an adult Blue's Clues. You're totally right. You're totally right.
Oh my God, totally.
We found a knife.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like, yeah, we're gonna go to the fucking brother's house. It was the brother the whole time. God damn it.
Well, as a woman too, like violence against women, it's the last thing I'm interested in watching, and yet it's marketed towards us. The Lifetime channel is nothing but violence against women, and like I have zero interest in anything of that nature. You know what I love watching? I don't like it. I get very scared.
What about You? Come on.
You, that show?
Yeah.
That's amazing. But that's amazing.
Come on.
But he's a stalker.
But that's very brutal. Maybe it's because the guy's hot. Is it because of that?
So hot.
Yeah, Paget,
Paget Muffin Face, whatever his fucking name is.
What?
And here's the problem. Here's my problem with You, is that I started that show and my character judgment was so poor. I was just like, he's really into her. I like that he's so into her. And Tom's like, no, he's a stalker. He's a psycho. I'm like, yeah, but he's just so into her.
But he's so down. So romantic.
He's such a romance. No, I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows. I love it so much because it's like a goth comedy. Like, finally, somebody took my two favorite things, goth culture and comedy, and I can't stop. I rewatch What We Do in the Shadows. So if you're listening and you know anybody in that cast that wants to talk to me, hook me up because I'm obsessed with that show, man. Okay, Penn Badgley, Penn Badgley is his name, reprised his role as Joe Goldberg. I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah, well, it's coming out really soon, right?
Yeah.
It's like October, what is it, 15th? Something like that? Whoa.
And The Great is coming out on Hulu, which I really liked, about Catherine the Great. It's a really good show. Dr. Drew and I both love that one.
Catherine the Great.
Catherine, it's a good story. She was the Russian leader. She overthrew her husband, the Tsar, and then became the leader of Russia and had like the most prosperous reign. A lot of the female leaders do really well. Hello, Catherine the Great, Victoria, Queen Elizabeth, the Golden Age. Bitches do well. Bitches do well. Let me tell you about Olive and June. Olive and June nail polish is the best. I have tried all those fancy brands. Olive and June, I did my nails with their home kit. I did my toenails, a pedicure, and a manicure by myself. I refuse to spend money now on a professional mani-pedi because I use the Olive and June kit. It's so easy. Their products are fantastic. They even give you the little thing to scrape, you know, when you paint your nails sloppily, as we all do, and then you can clean it up. They have a fantastic nail polish remover. They have this tool you put onto the brush so that you can use your left hand. It's amazing. Anyway, I went on vacation. I wore my Olive and June nail polish on both feet and hands. I swam in the ocean. I swam in the pool all day. Didn't come off. Didn't chip. That's how amazing this stuff is. Try it out. Getting beautiful salon perfect nails at home is now a dream come true with Olive and June. Your new nail life is here. Visit oliveandjune.com/WMMA and use code WMMA for 20% off your first mani system. This is an exclusive offer you can only get here. That's oliveandjune.com/WMMA. Code WMMA for 20% off your first mani system. oliveandjune.com/WMMA. Code WMMA. The dirty little not so secret about the bedding aisle is that while cotton might be the most popular fabric for sheets, duvets, and pillowcases, it's also the most damaging to our planet. Even organic cotton takes its toll. That's why I'm so thrilled to introduce you to Ettitude. Made from naturally organic bamboo, Ettitude's sheets are made without toxic chemicals and use 500 times less water than cotton. Plus, they're silky soft, so they're comfortable for you and the environment. I love Ettitude. These sheets are made from organic bamboo, which is so soft. I know, I was so surprised, and better for the environment than traditional cotton. It really is, it's very interesting. At first, I was skeptical, and then they're so buttery and so lovely. You should really try it out. They're comfortable. Oh, and here's their guarantee. Try any Ettitude bedding for 30 nights. If you're not completely satisfied, return it for a full refund. Right now, you can get 20% off your order plus free shipping when you visit ettitude.com/WMMA and enter promo code WMMA. Remember, that's Ettitude as in echo attitude. Order today for free shipping and 20% off your order at ettitude.com/WMMA. Promo code WMMA.
I forgot. God, there was this. What is that called? Victorian area.
I like
era?
that. That's my favorite.
God,
no, you're really the Young Victoria. I love this show.
The Young Victoria. God,
I watch
there was
all
a
this
movie.
shit. Go ahead. I know it. This is my Netflix queue. You know, when they're like, "What should you watch next?" It's all like The Young Victoria, the British baking show.
I'll tell you. Part of the plot was the Queen was into chicks.
Yes, The Favorite.
The Favorite, is that right?
Yes.
Hold up.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Go ahead. Let's go it again. Come on.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if that's
It is. It's The
Oh
Favorite.
my God.
Yeah.
Yo, you
Such a
really
good
do
movie.
know this
Yeah.
shit.
Go ahead, quiz me. What other horrible period piece movies do you want to know about?
I think this is the only one that I watched.
I should rewatch this, but it's got too many lesbianic things, so I'm kind of like,
Too
it's
many.
It's not my favorite movie. I prefer
intended.
Queen Elizabeth because she had younger lovers, or so they say. Oh, I'm really into this stupid shit. I do love that Emma Stone now. I'm really into her because
Yep.
Cruella. I watched Cruella, and that was a good one. So.
The other one
Very
that I thought was gonna be that type of movie, but it was not. Was The Queen's Gambit? I thought that was about.
Oh, that's a good one.
I thought that was about like Victorian type of shit. It was about chess. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
It's really good though.
I loved it. Yeah, it was great. But
Now, if you're into
totally
Victorian lameness, I can give you a movie list.
give me what's like the one.
Oh, there's just so many.
You got to pick one.
I like Elizabeth. About Queen
it's
Elizabeth.
just called Elizabeth.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I will.
She's a
look that
power
up.
bitch. I know you like powerful women.
I sure do.
Yeah. You like these bitches. Okay. Let's do some business. Let's get to some follow-up voicemails. Zolo, what do you have for me? What are the people saying about where my mom's at? It's very important.
Oh, so much fun stuff. Here,
Oh, gosh. Very important. Now, first of all, I want to give you guys an update on my dad. I know we discussed it at length. Last week, I almost had a nervous breakdown just talking about communicating with him. No progress has been made as of yet. I'm sitting on the decision until further notice. If any of you have had, dad experiences that sound similar to mine, let me know. Let's try it out. Should I remain radio silent? Should I attempt communication? He's proven to be a bit of a shithead in the past. I have zero expectations. I just don't want to get a surprise call when he drops dead. That's my thinking. Okay. Go ahead, Josh Zolo. Let's do some follow-ups.
Hey, Mommy. I was just watching episode 115. I'm not a mom myself, but I do have a little bit of a mom hack / follow-up. And the idea is you were talking about the bunk bed situation with your son and how he's jumping off, and that's a problem. Well, when I grew up, I had a bunk bed too, but I had a slide on it. It came with a little slide where you could slide down. And I know you were saying you wanted to keep the bunk bed because you thought it was really cute, and maybe you could get like a slide installed. It would be like fun for them. I don't know. Just an idea. Love you, Mommy Dean. Coming up in May.
Okay. Well, first of all, it had a slide. My boys destroyed it from running up and down it, jumping on it, to the point where the slide was hanging off one metal hook, and I had to rip it off so that the two of them didn't give themselves tetanus and rip their legs open. So it did have a slide. They destroyed the slide. Now it's just one end is there's nothing, and then there's this the ladder, which of course Ellis never uses, only to get up and then he jumps down. So the bunk bed is gone as we speak. It's gone. I know, Zolo, the look on your face. It's gone. It is gone. And what I've done is I've replaced it with 2 on the ground normal beds of their choosing. Juju's got a car bed. Ellis has a cool tent bed that we're going to turn into a Pac-Man theme. That's it. I'm done. I'm done having a heart attack. You know how many? So I got the monitor, and then I watch them as they're going to sleep, and I see these maniacs jumping off, and I have to scream at them in the monitor on the microphone. Get into bed, turkeys. Stop jumping, turkeys. Get into bed, turkeys. So I'm done. I'm done. No more.
We had one more follow-up about the bunk bed with another possible solution.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yo, Mommy. I'm watching episode 115. You guys are talking about the bed situation with your kiddos, and he keeps jumping off the top of it. At IKEA, they have a tent. Or you could even get a tent that goes over the top of their bed. I have one. He hasn't jumped out of it yet. Knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but he's 5. I'm waiting. Anyway, keep him high and tight. I'm coming up in May. Bye.
It's a good idea, but Ellis is so rambunctious and such a maniac. Dude, those 2 boys are just, this shit ain't gonna happen, dude.
You don't think a tent would have contained him?
Nah, bro.
No?
Nah, bro.
All right.
And wait, this is from the old, because I haven't been here in a while, so this is from when one of them was getting out of the...
So what happened was we put 2 gates on Juju's doors. We just took those down because now Juju sleeps with Ellis in like a bunk bed sitch.
Okay.
And they love it.
Okay.
The problem is they fucking ripped the slide off because they were jumping up and down on the slide, and now that's gone. And now they just jump off the damn top of the bed.
That's the problem?
That's a problem. They got little tiny
kids.
legs, and but it's too high, and they're not. One is 3. They're not ready for that shit.
I tell you what.
Fuck.
I'll come over. I'll sit in a chair in their room.
Oh my God. Get out of here.
No jumping.
No jumping.
Get off nicely.
I know.
Your mom asked.
So I got them different beds. We're switching things up, and I'm also moving them to the same floor as me. I mean, I don't know why. I know why I didn't think of it earlier. No, I didn't. I'm a fucking idiot. I should have just put them on the... Anyway.
How do they like it?
We're doing it right now. It's happening as we speak.
I
so
see.
when I go back home, it'll be a new setup, and we'll see if they...
We'll see.
I've been telling them about it, so... Yeah, bro. It's just danger. Like, you want to minimize the danger because they're whacked out. Like, Ellis has so much energy. and it's just nonstop, dude. Were you high energy as a kid?
Oh yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. The timeouts. There was no punishment that would work because of how high energy I was. Like a timeout wouldn't work because I would sit in the corner and just have fun, like making noises with myself, just like blah, 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 blah. Like it would be even more annoying. So they'd have to send me outside, but outside was where like I would be even more destructive. I set a fucking clubhouse on fire. Yeah, I had a lot. Yeah. I set a clubhouse on fire once.
Good job.
That's pretty cool.
That's a severe sign of a problem.
It was not okay, but I didn't realize it until it was happening.
How old were you?
Probably like 11.
Oh, okay. That's about the age where kids get into fire. That makes sense.
Really? There's a fire age?
Hell yeah. I feel like there is. I mean, I was playing with lighters around that age.
Oh my God, the lighters were so cool.
I know. Like once you figure out lighters, it's a different.
Oh, did you figure out how to take the safety off and then you can fucking make the
of course.
And then you can do the flamethrowers with the slightly better lighters where they have the little, the little like meter.
Oh yeah, and then you make them.
Yeah. You make them go super high. So sick.
Yeah. I think kids.
There were no.
I mean, I have friends that I grew up with in LA that did major arson things. I hope there's a statute of limitations on this.
Jesus, major arson.
Yeah, I know a guy who allegedly claims to have set a pretty significant thing. I shouldn't say this out loud, but I don't know. It was a million years ago. I don't know if the kid is lying. Fuck knows.
Damn.
But,
the biggest thing I did was that clubhouse, and it was the clubhouse in my apartment complex.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was.
Whoopsie.
I can't believe I didn't get evicted. Like, my mom got in a lot of trouble, and I got in a lot of trouble because of that. But it wasn't. They didn't kick me out.
They didn't kick you out. They should have.
Well, because according to them, they were going to get rid of it anyway. It was like on its way out.
Oh, you're just doing them a favor.
Yeah, apparently, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm helping you. It was a controlled fire. It's just like the firefighters.
Oh, okay. They collected insurance. Yeah, it's so funny. I was just thinking about apartment culture like that. Like if you grow up in an apartment, it's such a different upbringing than a house or anything else. Like especially single. Like the village I grew up in essentially was like a single mom apartment complex. So, like as a little kid, your worlds are just like what's happening in like A court, B court, like there's like different worlds in every, like was your apartment complex huge?
No, definitely not. And we used to have, oh God, what did we call? Oh, we called it, office side because we had two sides to the, apartment complex. And there was the office side, and then there was the other side.
That's what I mean.
Oh, you live on the other side. Oh,
yeah.
Got it. Even if they lived on that side, they would still call their side the other side.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's worlds to that shit. Like,
totally.
Oh, you office side or you other side?
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember I just went back to, like, before I moved here, I wanted to go back to my school, my high school, just to see it, just to, remember it one last time. First of all, it was terrible.
Yeah.
But nothing but bad memories.
Mm-hmm.
But those things came up where I'm like, oh, that's the corner. Like, bro, that's that.
I know.
That's the wall, dude. If you were in that wall, you were lame as fuck. Like,
I know.
if that's where you hung out at lunch, you were lame
as
shit. You know what I'm saying? There was like the lame wall, and then somehow like fucking 20 meters that way was like a cool wall. I was like, how do you... But that was real. You knew.
It's so real. It's so funny because I love these teen movies. They always have a designated diner hangout, like the Peach Pit, or like, let's go down to Cozy's and have a milkshake. And you're like, who the fuck? Did anybody ever really do? Did you do that, Josh, growing up in the Valley? Like,
I mean, we went to diners every once in a while. Like, there's some good diners in the Valley, but it wasn't like the hangout spot by any means.
Like meet me at Carver's, and you're like, okay, what?
I feel like the hangout spot is almost like 99 times out of 100 the creek. That's the hangout spot.
The creek?
The creek.
You mean
or
the LA
trail.
River?
No, just wherever you are, there's usually a creek or lake or river or trail, and that's the hangout spot. Always. I mean,
the trail. That's where you get high. Yeah. Ours was the top of Reseda. Let's go meet at the top of Reseda because back then it was like dirt, so you could just park your car up there and like get high or drunk and then make out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Top of Reseda.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Usually it's right next to a skate park.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's the hangout spot. Fuck a diner. What the hell am I going to do there?
Yeah, because it was so wholesome. Like, there's some movie I was watching where it was To All the Boys I've Loved before. I remember To All the Boys I've Loved. Anyway. And she's like, I need a milkshake stat, and she like rides her bicycle over to the local milkshake parlor. And I was like, oh, like if I was 16 and that calmed my nerves, like I wish a milkshake could take the edge off at 16. Like,
a milkshake.
I was already smoking cigarettes and doing acid and drinking, like what? I need a milkshake, fucking nerd alert. Well, she was a virgin too, so makes fucking sense, I guess. Yeah.
Wait, Zolo, did you guys have that same thing? You guys had a creek, right?
Yeah, well, she said the LA River. There was definitely a lot of hanging out by the LA River. We called it the Wash.
It is the Wash. It's a sewer. It's a sewer. It's not a river.
So there's the Wash. Yeah. There was you also talked about like the top of Rosito. Yeah, we had the View also, which was like
Topanga.
We would go either up to like Mulholland or like hike up in like Burbank in the hills up there. Yeah, you guys are spot on. It's always some like outdoor kind of place.
Yeah, because you can get high and drink and fuck. You're not going to the Peach Pit because you can't fuck in the Peach Pit. You can't get fingered drinking a milkshake at the Carver Deli or whatever. Yeah,
I'd say the closest thing, my bad, to a civilized area where it's like the meat would be the mall. That's as close as it gets.
Same.
The mall's great too. Yeah. Well, I have a really good voicemail on this topic.
Okay.
So let me play it for you.
Hi, mommies. My name's Deanna, and I grew up in a small East Texas town. Currently reside in Houston. And I was thinking how crazy it is that you didn't excuse yourself with your boyfriend to go fuck. Not only did we do that, we would literally get 3 or 4 couples, skip school, go to my house, and have Fuckfest 1989 up in there. Just another example of us good old Christians getting up to no good behind closed doors. Love the show. Shout out to the Booth Boys. Welcome to Texas.
What? Dude, that sounds rad.
She sounds cool as fuck.
Yeah, let's hang out, dude. Fuck, move to Austin. So this is apropos our discussion of I was watching the movie about the Kissing Booth. And in Kissing Booth 3, I believe it is, she's making out with her boyfriend, and then she's like basically excusing herself from a teenage gathering to go fuck her boyfriend. And I was like, wow, that's really forward. Like, goths don't do that. I was goth. We would never be like, I'm going to go fuck, fucking widow or whatever in the next room. Like, it wasn't like that.
Wait, what do you mean? You wouldn't? You wouldn't
announce it like, hey, we're going to go fuck in the next room. It's not like I got to take a shit, everybody. You don't announce that you're going to have teenage sex. And this chick's saying like, oh, yeah, we would have like gatherings at my house and all go F. I'm like, that sounds amazing. Did you,
No.
Right?
I fucking am upset that I've never been in an orgy. But yeah.
I never did that.
I never did as a kid. The closest that I did. And again, it's like you don't really, I guess you don't say it. But when you're at a party or something and it's like, you're playing whatever game it is, it's like, let's see who fucks who is basically always the game in some, different regard. And so once you find that person, then you go out, you go to the bathroom or whatever. And it's like, you kind of get it.
But you don't announce it.
You definitely don't. Yeah, like, I'm going to go fuck this chick. I'll be right. Like, definitely not. That's just weird.
I'm going to go fuck this chick.
Yeah, I'm going to go fuck, guys. Be right back. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down for me.
That's what I mean. Like, they basically were like, she was holding her boyfriend's hand. She's like, excuse us for a minute. Like, it was very much implied, like, we're going to go fuck right now, which to me was like mind blowing, especially for a teenager. Like, I just thought they'd be embarrassed. You know what I love? I love kicking, punching, getting that aggression out. Kickboxing. Is there a better workout than kickboxing? No, there really isn't. It is so good for you. I love Fight Camp. These kickboxing workouts are so fun, and it's an amazing full body. I'm telling you, it is a full body workout. If you've ever done kickboxing, this will kick your hiney. Fight Camp is made for beginners to experienced boxers who want to box from home, with several different paths you can follow that teach you the skills along the way, paired with workouts to reinforce your new learnings. There's also new content being released weekly that cover a range of easy to advanced. It comes with all the gear you need to box at home. Let's face it, I like doing everything at home, especially with this kickboxing stuff. I was always intimidated with in-person classes because there's always that girl that's way better than you. But with this, there's none of that embarrassment. It's great for kids. Fight Camp is one of the only home workouts that are safe for kids to do because there are no heavy weights and spinning wheels. As soon as most people get their Fight Camp bag, the kids are always the first to walk up and want to try it. You could pay for your Fight Camp over 24 months for less than the cost of a boxing gym and get it right away. Plus, Fight Camp offers free shipping with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Just go to joinfightcamp.com/moms to get free shipping on Fight Camp. Go to joinfightcamp.com/moms. Joinfightcamp.com/moms. Ooh, have you heard about Zelle? Zelle, Z-E-L-L-E. Zelle is a great way to send money to family and friends no matter where they bank in the U.S. Let me tell you, I love this Zelle. The other night, the ladies and I went out for drinks and a little dinner. And of course, I didn't have cash because who has that cash? And I owed a friend. And so what I did, I went into my little banking app that I normally have. And there it was, Zelle. I thought this is so much easier because it's right there already. I don't have to download anything exterior. I don't have to, go through this laborious process of attaching. And boom, Bob is your uncle. I sent money to my buddy and I felt like a solid citizen for doing that. It's such an easy way to make your life function smoother. It's so easy. You want to buy pizza for your kid that's in college? Send it through Zelle. So go ahead. Look for Zelle, Z-E-L-L-E, in your banking app today. But there are people I knew in college who would fuck their boyfriends in the same room together. I knew these girls. They were roommates.
I did that. Yeah. I've done that.
In the same room?
For sure. You don't talk about it. You talk about it later. The dudes talk about it later. But I imagine the girls talk about it later too, but you don't say anything in the moment. Obviously, you don't look at each other and fucking bro fist.
That's what I'm saying. No. So you're in a dorm room or small room or bedroom. You guys have twin beds on either opposite ends of the room.
Yeah.
And what, you guys go in at the same time or how does this transpire? This is so fucking unbelievable to me. I'm so...
When I did it, it definitely wasn't fucking coordinated or anything, but it was we were...
You're gonna fuck here.
Check it out, bro. Here's the plan. No, we were just... we were both, we were friends, and we were seeing our girlfriends, who were also friends.
All right.
And we were, watching a movie, and, shit started happening, and it's I think when it starts happening over on the other side of the room, I don't know. I guess there's different types of people, but for me, I'm oh, okay, so that's my cue now. We're gonna fucking get it on.
So
there's
some
people
that
would be oh, we gotta get out of here.
We're making out. Yeah.
But I'm not that type.
No, you're not that guy. You're the guy that's let's get it on.
I'm going with the flow.
Damn.
Going with the flow, baby.
Damn.
So yeah, I don't know. It was it definitely happened. I know we saw each other. I know we knew. But we didn't discuss it until later. I was do you remember when we fucked those chicks? But then, it's not a thing,
But then okay, so it's unreal. You're some people would get up and leave. Yeah, me. I'd be okay, they're gonna fuck. Let's go somewhere else and let's go fuck somewhere else. I can fuck too, but let's go. Fuck in front of each other.
So
hold on.
Okay.
So you're banging. And you can hear the other couple in there, and then it's your time to bagak. Are you
if your
friend
listening,
hears you,
if you're listening,
of
sure.
course you're listening.
No, you're doing your thing. You're not paying attention to that. You
gotta be drunk, right? This is a drunk thing or high or
we
drugs.
Were definitely drunk. Yeah,
high. Yeah, you can't be sober and think that. No,
that's true. I guess it would be.
I guess
it would be a lot weirder if we were sober. Yeah.
And an orgy, I've thought about it so many times. I'm I never did that one. And I'm I think that's another one that's better in fantasy world. I don't know. Because imagine the smells and stuff.
I'll let you know. I'm definitely going to have one at my house at some point.
You've got a great house for it.
Yeah, I do.
The time is now.
Yeah, I know.
This is the year. You should, hey, who wants to be in Annie's orgy? Are you in the Austin area?
Hit me up.
Hit me up.
On the DMs,
Hit me up.
baby.
Hit me up. That's
on
exciting.
The DMs.
Wow. All right, let's get to some more voicemails. What else you got for us, little baby Zolo?
Hi, Hitler. I had a follow-up from episode 115. I literally just listened to it, and I had to call you immediately.
Okay.
So talking about what you call your private part as a parent, like to your kids, my mom called her vagine a TT hole. I had so much shame around TT holes that I didn't go to like an OBGYN until I was like 26 because I didn't want to talk about my TT holes.
Of course.
Anyways, please tell your kids it's a vagina, a vagini, anything like that, not TT hole.
No.
Anyways, love you, Jean.
Love you. Yeah, listen, I think adding the word hole to the girl's body part at that age, you're so little, you don't even know there's a hole down there, and it, you know what I mean? You're not cognizant of that canal until much, a little bit later. So that's terrifying. No wonder a hole implies an infinite abyss. Now, I don't even know if it's a hole. It's a canal. It's a birth canal. It's a vaginal opening. It's not a hole. A hole implies, some kind of infinite space.
That's interesting. I didn't know that you guys didn't know right away.
You don't know right away because you're just like, you don't see it.
That's wild.
You don't know
because we're fucking instant, right? Like
that stuff goes in there.
No, for our shit, like for my dick, it's like instantly. I'm playing with it at like 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
different awareness.
Yeah,
definitely. Because little
Didn't
boys.
Think about that.
True, my little boys play with it early, and you're like, yeah, that's normal. That's normal because it's there.
It's just a thing. Yeah, it's there.
It's there. Girls, it's not so apparent, so it does
wow.
happen later. And someone's got to tell you, like, hey, there's 3 holes down there. You're like, wait, what? What? And you're like, yeah, there's your pee hole, and that's not the same as the vagina hole. And you're like, oh my god, dude, what else? What else could possibly happen? And then there's an anus. What? And then you're gonna bleed out of there once a month, and you're like, hold on, bro, like. It can't get worse than this. And then I'm going to get boobs too, body hair, period. Oh, and then I get to have the babies. It's just like, it's a lot. Puberty is a lot for girls. And I don't know the right way to handle that one. If I were a mom of girls, it just seems so sticky. My mom handed me a book when I was in 3rd grade. What's happening to my body? Don't do that either. Just hand them the book. Because it's terrifying.
So what would you have wanted?
Clinical.
Because I definitely have no clue what I would do. What do you know? What you would have wanted?
I would have wanted somebody, not my mom, to explain things to me. Maybe like, ironically, I don't know why I'm thinking this. Like one of my dad's cool young girlfriends, like, maybe it was the waitress at the Lamplighter. I would have liked her to be like, you're gonna get your period. I'm like, oh my god, what? Because then it sounds like it's something cool,
right? Someone
cooler that you girl.
Yeah, I get that.
Like some cool 20-something-year-old would be like, and then you're gonna get like armpit hair, but whatever, it's chill. You're gonna shave it anyway, so don't spaz out. Because my mom was so dramatic about it. Like, once you start shaving your underarms, you have to do it for the rest of your life. And I remember, and she's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to start shaving? And I was like, yeah, dude. It's fucking 2 seconds. Boom, boom. Like, what's the deal? So she put that fear into me. Like, But maybe she could just been chiller. Like, it's not a big deal. You're going to fucking armpit hair. You're going to put deodorant on. You're going to shave it. It's no big deal.
Right. It's like more just being open to answering questions rather than forcing anything into your head. It's like, I don't need to know this. I don't need to know that.
Yeah, you do. It's on a need to know, and I don't know.
Man, growing up without a dad is real cool. Finding out shit about that, because all the dudes, they're all gonna lie to you. All of them. I mean, at least for me, for sure. I grew up. I thought so many fucking wrong things because dudes are such jackasses.
You mean boys your age?
Older for sure. But they were like my cousin's friends, So it was like, let's like tell him that his fucking dick's gonna split into 2 or whatever at fucking 10. Like I thought crazy shit. I thought one that's crazy that it was kind of true though, in that you don't grow a beard until you eat a girl out.
Oh my God.
I was told that as a kid, and I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe it's because I believed it so hard. It fucking happened. It kind of did happen.
Okay, Annie.
It kind of did happen.
I think it's maybe it coincided with the time in your life, maybe the age.
Could be that too.
Okay, please. Next voicemail. That was so irretrievably stupid. I've never even heard something that dumb in my life. Oh God.
It's real.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, mommy. It's Andrew from Napa here. Just calling to say I'm a 32-year-old dad of 3. I know you're having problems with keeping your kids off of YouTube. Check it out. Buy them a Amazon Fire tablet, $100, and you can restrict it right out of the gate to exactly what age group they are. My daughter watches Blippi on it. She watches
I like Blippi.
all these other little kid shows. She's not even 3 yet, and she's forming full sentences. She knows every color, every letter of the alphabet. She can count to 20. Yeah, I mean, so I've got 2 older ones, a 15 and a 10-year-old, and they didn't have these options when they were younger. And this one I can see a major difference in. So, hey, try it out. Amazon Fire tablet, dirt cheap, and you can get them completely well-regulated. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I like that. I think it's a good idea. I just like the regulations. It's just the Wild West, the wildness of the interwebs. Thank you for the suggestion. All right. What else we got? Do we have any mom hacks, Zoli?
Yeah, I think. Actually, no voicemails for mom hacks. I think you might have some emails, though.
I don't want to read them. Let's do something else.
Okay.
Baby.
Hey, Mommy Jeans. This is Colin. I have a Pazitsky effect that I feel like is on par with the surf and turf revelation. It was only last year that I realized that Angel's food cake and Devil's food cake are meant to be opposites of each other. You know how like Angel's food cake is fluffy and white, and Devil's food cake is super rich, dense, and chocolate. Anyway, I felt real talk. Have a good one.
What? Uh-oh. I didn't even know there was a correlation between angel food cake and devil food. Oh, man, this is like surf and turf all over again. Wait, Google these pictures. I'm not even sure I know what this stuff is because I didn't grow up eating this stuff. I kind of know vaguely. Wait a minute. Angel food cake. Okay. It's white. It's fluffy. You put fruit on there. Oh, my God. And then the devil is chocolate. Oh, my God. That's racist, isn't it, Annie?
Why is that?
Why does the devil have to be dark?
Why
I like
is the bad stuff
the chocolate
always
better.
dark?
Yeah. I like chocolate better. I would rename this. The angel should be the chocolate one.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've never had either of these.
Yeah.
I didn't know angel food cake existed.
Never.
And I've never heard of devil's.
But this is some American stuff. Like this is American. Oh, look, you can make them together, dude. And the devil is on the bottom and the angel's on. What, dude?
That's pretty cool. that looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be. It looks good.
I want to make that now. I didn't know this. Josh, did you know this?
I never put it together that they're like opposites of each other. No. Yeah, pretty big revelation.
That was a good one. Let's do another one.
It's a good one, right?
Yeah, I love these. So silly. Oh man.
Hello, my queen above 18. I'm a huge fan. Just had to call in and share my Pazitsky effect that I had like a couple years ago. So my entire life, in the morning when the sun would come up, I would always put a pillow over my face to block out the light, but then I'd struggle with like it's too heavy on my face or I can't breathe. And that went on for like 30 years until I realized, oh, I can just buy an eye mask and put that over my eyes. And I don't have to worry about suffocating in my sleep or like something heavy resting on my face. And felt like a total fucking idiot when I realized I could just do that when I was 30 years old. Anyway, that's all. Love the show. Kiss on me, beat me. Bet I'm coming up in a May. Bye, Bonnie.
I just had the same revelation too. I just had it because I used the pillow all the time, especially when I'm in hotel rooms where it's not dark enough, and I suffocate myself. I'm sorry, the word is suffocate. I suffocate myself. And then I just realized, okay, so addendum to your thought, I was like, yeah, I need an eye mask. And then I was like, I should buy one. And then I was like, no, don't buy one. There's got to be one laying around the house somewhere because Tom uses them. And then I haven't just found one lying around the house, so I've delayed just buying one. And so I continue to suffer on the road because I refuse to buy one because I'm just convinced it'll pop up somewhere in the house.
I thought you were going to say what I've done, which is just use something that is not an eye mask as an eye mask.
Like underwear?
Like a shirt, just wrap it around your fucking head. That's what I've done. Definitely. So I don't need a fucking eye mask. You know?
No, that's what I'm saying. It feels like such an unnecessary expense. Like, why do I really need to do this?
It does. I also had the same revelation for I use the pillow for blocking sound.
Yeah. Yes.
Same thing. It's
Same.
like, oh, you could just get earplugs. Yeah. You don't need to do that. The pillow's a great tool, you know? Multifunctional.
Earplugs. But then I don't like sleeping with earplugs because they hurt. I've got tiny little mouse ears, and then, you shove them in. And I know you can get different sizes. It's still never... I don't like being deaf. I don't like that clogged feeling.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still use the pillow.
Yeah.
I'm going to be real.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
But I could get earplugs.
You can.
I could.
I just don't want to. It's too easy.
The thing about Pazitsky effect is you learn that there's the possibility. You don't have to do it. You just know it's there now.
Oh, God. All right, what else we got, Zolo?
Hey, Christine. How's the weather over there? Mike from Minneapolis with the Pazitsky effect as it relates to the hygiene of fingernails. See, when I haven't clipped my nails in a while, I like to avoid manual labor such as assisting a bride I picked up at the Christina P show, because I don't want to get anything under my nails before they're long enough to clip. Of course, I'm also concerned about scratching up someone's S-curve as I'm going up to my elbow. But here's the deal, man. I discovered I could buy a brush at Target, not a sponsor, that's designed to clean fingernails. So now I'm back to assisting anytime I want. Try it out. Home here now. Bye, Hitler.
This is a really good idea, too. You can just buy a nail brush and brush them out whenever you want.
I just do it in the towel. Don't you guys just do it in the towel?
And do what? Wash your nails?
Yeah, to wash the nails, you just like scratch the towel real fast.
No.
No? Is that crazy?
Well, here's the deal. I keep mine super short because I am I hate dirt under my nails. That's why I don't have longies. So I cut them all the time. They look it doesn't look nice, but I don't give a shit.
When I used to have hair, it was that's how I would used to wash my nails. Is I would just scratch my head really hard, and then my hair with shampoo in it would clean the nails.
That makes sense. Oh, I love skylight frames. Skylight frame, it really is the perfect gift to bring your loved ones so much joy, especially with these holidays coming up. Give a skylight frame to your Nana, to your mom, to your dad, to your aunt, anybody that lives far away. It's such a great product because it's a touchscreen photo frame, and you can email the photos to the frame and it appears in just seconds. My kids love this. We have the skylight frame up in our kitchen, and it's so much fun because you can put in photos that are old, that just happened today, yesterday, and the kids just flip out seeing themselves on the skylight frame. It is super fun. It really brings the family all together. I love my skylight frame. It looks so good and it's so easy to use, and I love seeing all the new pictures that members of the family send. We love skylight frames so much. We're offering our listeners $10 off your purchase of a skylight frame when you go to skylightframe.com and enter code Christina. That's right. To get $10 off your purchase of a skylight frame, just go to skylightframe.com, enter code Christina. That's SKYLIGHTFRAME.com and code Christina. You've heard of Ring. We use Ring in the office. I have the Ring app on my phone. I love it. It gives you notifications if anybody is coming on your property. Well, now use Ring Alarm. Ring Alarm is protection and peace of mind. It is a powerful, affordable home security system that you can easily install yourself. Ring Alarm works seamlessly with other Ring products to protect every corner of your home inside and out. Best of all, it works together in one simple app. And boy, is that the best part. I love the Ring home alarm system. We set ours up, lickety split, easy peasy. It's on the phone. It's so much better than any other home alarm system we've tried, frankly. And it's good for you if you have an apartment, anything. You should definitely have this system. If something is happening at home, Ring lets you know. It's peace of mind anytime, knowing your home is protected. Protect your home anytime from anywhere with Ring Alarm. Go to ring.com/WMMA for a special offer on a Ring Alarm security kit today. You can build the system that's right for your home and have it up and running in minutes. That's ring.com/WMMA. That's ring.com WMMA. All right, what else we got, Zelle?
Hi, mommies. I just have a quick Pajitsky effect for you. And it's kind of a gross one, so sorry about that. I just realized that I don't have to pee on my tampon string like an animal. I can just hold it out of the way. Thanks so much. Have a great one. Piss on me, beat me. Bye.
Yes, that one took me a long time to realize. So for gentlemen listening, you have a tampon in and the string hangs out of you so that you know where to pull it out later. And if you're not cognizant of it, you'll just go pee and then you'll piss all over the string and then you'll pull up your underwear and then you'll just have wet underwear from pissing on a tampon string. It is the most annoying thing in the world. So thank you for sharing.
I wonder, is that why she always did that?
What do you mean?
She always had, I had this girl that always had a fucking like a napkin or whatever as like a mini pad. She said she used to use it just to like catch the little
piece,
I guess. Is it because of fucking that?
Wait, during her period or while she was not on her period?
All the time.
She could have some urinary, where just a little bit will come out after maybe, and she's catching that. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Different strokes. Everybody's the same. I've always loved McDonald's hash browns in the morning to the point I would purposely wake up early to go get them, then sit around and patiently/painfully wait for the next morning to get another one. I realized today, after 31 years, I can go get tater tots at any time, and they are exact same delicious treat, just in a different shape. I can't believe 31 years I never realized this and missed out on so many 24/7 treats. Keep in mind time. Oh my God, this is just like Devil and Angel's food cake. I just now realized that hash browns are just a different shape of tater tot. This is wild. They're just tater tots mashed down into one big oval.
It's just one giant tater tot pancake.
I mean, look, their crunchiness level and their consistency is fairly the same. Okay. Did you know you can add whatever the fuck kind of cheese you want to a grilled cheese? You don't have to just use shitty American imitation cheese. That's so, you know what, it just occurred to me that American cheese is shitty imitation cheese. Now, why is that? We have cows. We have plenty of dairy. Why is American cheese shitty processed?
I thought American was just cheddar, no?
No, cheddar's cheddar.
Oh, I thought American was
American.
cheddar. Oh, wow. So it's literally just fucking fake cheese?
Yeah, they're both orange. But
yeah.
Why?
American cheese is a joke. Please, let's Google this. Why? Why does it taste so incredibly fake and processed? Like, it doesn't have to. I mean, it's the only cheese that's like that. Oh my God, this is blowing my mind. What? Yeah, what is American cheese? Is it even, what is it? Hint, it's not actual cheese. As the saying goes, there's nothing more American than a slice of apple pie, and it's not actually cheese. Not legally. The FDA calls it pasteurized processed American cheese product. It's not even half cheese. Each slice contains less than 51% curds, so it doesn't meet the FDA's standard. It's not a total fraud. There is some true cheese in there. That orange color, the base is combined with a mixture of whey, milk proteins, and emulsifying salts, which make it different than a traditional cheese. Disgusting. It's not good for you, no way. One Kraft single is 60 calories, which isn't mind-bogglingly high. The high amount of sodium and fat will keep it from landing on a list of healthy foods. So it's not a good idea. It's not very good. Wow, that is amazing. So yeah,
that's so weird. Why do we deal with this?
I don't know.
Is this America's Pazitsky effect? Normal fucking cheese?
It is fake. It's like squeezed cheese, which I love. But the thing, I like American cheese. I don't like it as much as I like real cheese, but I like American cheese.
The thing too for that guy is you don't just have to use one type of cheese like in general. You can throw like 6 cheeses on there at the same time.
Yeah. And I learned that I was watching that movie, The Devil Wears Prada, and Adrian Grenieri, whatever, is her boyfriend in the movie, and he's a chef, and he's like, "Oh, I made this grilled cheese for you. You better eat it. It's got $30 worth of different cheeses in it, Jarlsberg and stuff." And I was like, "Oh my God, you can put designer cheese, like nice fancy cheese in there."
That's how you learn that you could make
a
grilled cheese with more than one cheese. Yeah,
Devil Wears Prada.
I dig it.
Such a fucking retard. Let's do what I just farted. What would Christina P do? Okay, ready? Do we have any voicemails to that effect?
Hi, mommies. I'm marrying my super #1 cool guy this October, and I need some mom advice. I want him to know that I'm ready to go full throttle, so I'm going to sew a love note in the back of his tie. It will be a heart with ay, ay, ay sewn in the middle. My question is, how do you spell ay, ay, ay?
Yeah.
Is it one continuous word, 3 separate words, a mix of A-Ys, Y-A-Ys, Y-A-Y-I-E-E-E-E-E? Help me out here. I don't want to look TikTok on our wedding day. Keep them high and tight. Bye, Hitlers.
I mean, my understanding it's I-A-Y-E dash Y. Y-A-Y dash Y-A-Y?
I mean, I'm no expert on this specific language, but I do believe that it was A-Y-A-Y-A-A-A-A-A-A. Because it's not, she's saying ay, ay, ay. That's not what he says. He says ay, ay, ay. So
it's ay, ay, ay is what you're saying.
I'm saying ay, ay, ay. And then if he has the E, it's like at the very end. It's not like ay, ay, ay.
Right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
right. It's a different sound. Now, don't we have a piece of merch with the ay, ay, ay on it?
Do we?
I would look at the merch.
I don't think we have merch, but we've definitely discussed this in the office for subtitles and titles for our clips. It's tricky because originally we would do like A-Y-A-Y-A-Y, but if you really sound that out, that could just be A-A-A. So I've started doing A-I-Y-A-I-Y-A-I because I think that's more clearly yai.
Mm-hmm.
But it's English.
Really
too.
important stuff.
It is important, but here's the deal, man. You're the one doing most of the titling, so I would listen to Zolo because I think you're the one that titles this shit these days, right? Josh.
I mean, some of the stuff, yeah, the drops.
You said A-I-Y-A-I-Y-A-I?
Correct.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't co-sign it, but you know what? If Zolo is the title chant, I'll give it to the Zolo to the title chant.
I think you spell I in this case A-I, and then yai Y-A-I. Because the other way could just be A.
Listen, you're in college. Whoever's in college right now is the smart one when it comes to. I'm gonna give it to Zolo. Okay.
All right.
We're fucking old and
thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. What would Christina P do? I have a 16-month-old son, and things are just starting to lighten up for me. Pregnancy was stressful, and labor/birth was very traumatic. Short version, induced at 41 weeks, 36 hours of slow labor, 3 hours of pushing with him barely moving. Then a C-section because my son's head was too big. Postpartum was rough, and I had PPD without realizing it for months. My husband and I definitely want another kid, so my question is, how on earth do you get past all this shitty stuff? I want another kid so badly, but getting pregnant again and resetting on the clock, I know, on the hard newborn things, and the fear of PPD again scares me so much. How'd you push past all of that to get to a place where you could handle another pregnancy and newborn? Thanks, Mommy. Yeah, okay, Jordan. Ugh. So you got a 16-month-old. That was, let's say, around the time I got in for round 2 with my other kid. So, I mean, listen, I did not have a traumatic birth, like it sounds like what you had. And that is legit trauma. Birth can be. You had a really traumatic birth. I would recommend going to counseling to deal with it. Because you're just going to have that in the back of your head during your pregnancy. Again, like, what if I go through a horrible birth? What if I have a horrible birth? Like, go deal with the trauma of the first everything before you dive in for number 2. So with my postpartum depression on the first one, it was fucking colossal. I was seeing my shrink the whole time, thank God. And then for the second one, I braced myself for it to come again. And sure enough, it came again. But this time we had a plan. And that plan was a little friend named Lexapro. And that really helped. So get more support for the second child. You're going to need a lot more help. Get mental help, emotional help, physical help. So what does that mean? Go get a shrink. Possibly get medicated if you can through the pregnancy, but it sounds like you do fine emotionally during pregnancy. It sounds like the after is your deal. So maybe fucking ask hey, can I get on something right after I give birth? Some things you can breastfeed on, some drugs. Also, try getting an extra hands on deck once that second kiddo comes, because that's the source of a lot of anguish for women is like you've got this toddler and a newborn, and that, God, I'm so glad. If my friend told me, she goes, hey, you're pregnant with your second. Just know there will be moments where you want to die when you first have that second kid and a toddler. You will want to die. She's right. She's right. And I'm glad someone told me that because lo and behold, I had that many moments of like, what have I done? Buyer's remorse. This is awful. I fucking hate it. So fast forward to now they're 3 and 5 and it's awesome. And I'm having a blast, and I have zero depression, anxiety, none of that stuff for me went away once they can talk, walk around without falling over all the time. They eat regularly, they're pooping in a toilet. Yay! Now I'm like happy. So support from everybody. If you can afford a nanny, get a nanny. If you can afford a night nanny, get a night nanny. And get everybody to help you and talk to people and talk about the trauma. And that's how you're going to get over it. All trauma is resolved. We had Katie Morton on the show. All trauma is resolved through like talking about it and feeling those feelings and admitting to those feelings. So you even reaching out to me is great. But yeah, you just need to you need your help. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. Honestly, the first 2.5 years of a kid's life, it's fucking really rough. But then they turn 3 and you're like, oh, forget about it. I love it. So there you go. Good luck. Do it. Just do it. You know what? And here's another reason to just kind of go back in now while they're still in diapers. Just stay in diapers. Just surrender that you're going to stay in diapers for like another 2.5 years. And you're just in the weeds. And you know that the next 2 to 3 years of your life are just going to suck. But know that that's a finite amount of time. And then they grow out of these phases. They become cooler, easier, self-regulating, more self-aware. And then it turns awesome. And you're going to love them having a sibling. It's so much easier now having 2 kids. It wasn't in the beginning. But now, dude, I chill with them. Like Tom's on the road. I'm always alone with them. And I love it. Now I relish like, hey, dudes, let's watch a cartoon and I'll take a nap. Or like, let's go out. I take them out. It's the best. It's so much better. So do it. If you want to do it, just know it's going to suck for a finite amount of time. And then you'll be back in action. Have your life back eventually. Okay. Well, we learned a lot on this episode. We learned that Ennie set fire to a playhouse.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We know that Zolo doesn't have orgy sex in his... I didn't ask you that out loud, but I imagine you guys didn't. Do you have orgies?
We did not.
No. Do you have sex with other people in front of your fraternity brothers ever?
No.
Come on, not once.
Not at a frat party and you guys were making out and then everyone starts making out.
I haven't. I mean, I'm sure others have, but no, not me.
I think you should start a frat in Austin. I feel like you got gypped out of your fraternity experience because of COVID?
I'd be pretty down. I'd be out of college and just be like, yeah, I'm starting a fraternity. Who wants to fucking party?
It's like old school.
Who wants to fuck in front of me?
Let's do it at my house.
Actually, you guys would make great roommates.
Just turn Annie's house into a frat house.
Let's do it, baby.
Let me tell you, this house is banging. This is a great
It's a dope house.
I love this idea of you two living together. I wish you would.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. I love you. Subscribe to the show on YouTube, and come see me live. And until next time, stay cool, moms.
Where my mom's at? Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at? Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's at?
Where my mom's at?